Today, I'm gonna start doing a little body work here on my 2002 Chevy 2500 HD 6.0. Pretty sure I didn't even take a picture beforehand, but the box that was on this thing was absolutely used up. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be able to keep nursing this box on here. Oh, it had her. And this one I got for free. Just had to take it off a truck. A bunch of boys. Get her fixed up finally. Very solid. All the important stuff is there. I actually did that. And I have this leftover quarter panel piece from a Suburban that I ended up not needing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that on the driver's side. I've owned this thing for almost 4 years now. I got her in June of 2020, and she has been absolutely amazing for me. I think it had 218,000 on it when I got it. Now I'm up over 270. The odometer only lights up when it wants to. And this thing is pulling a lot of weight, probably 50% of its time. I know that it's meant, but it's starting to get embarrassing the way this thing was looking. I've dented up everything up here. The fender flares blew off, so that looks terrible. And then when the box was pretty much falling off, and also the back window got broke out last summer, and I was left that way for 2 months. It was definitely time to start doing something about it. I figured I might as well just go straight through the grinder and get these screws out for this. Goes a little further than my patch panel reaches, I think. I'll put a little bond we can't fix. Go ahead and cut all this wrap here. Try to get up here and pop this dent out a little bit. We'll try to weld in a couple of new pieces of sheet metal to connect the outside of the box patch panel to the inner fender. Got most of the rust cut out. See what we can do about this dent now. Spot weld this rust right off, I guess. So in there, that's all nice and solid. That's all that matters. I bet you I assume you can get some new inner little fender pieces here. Ain't really that worried about it though. That'll be really nice for getting in there and get that nice and tight together. Now I'm just doing this so it looks much better. It's going to be far from perfect, but I mean it's going to be a lot better than it is. So I think I might drop this side down a little bit here to connect to that jump. Marker, we gotta do some grinding. Grinding the paint off, that is. Take it off of there, just make that all blend in there. Got all the paint ground down, got my patch panel clamped up here, and start putting some tacks on her. Obviously you gotta take it slow. You don't start getting too much heat and wavy, and keep her nice and tight here. You know, I'm just gonna do this, grind it down and put some vinyl over it, and she'll look good. Got her all spot welded in. Now I need to find me a little piece of sheet metal to do some magic here. Found this perfect piece of sheet metal from the bottom of the old turbo heater over there. That got taken off and we were having trouble getting her going. Let's take a little bit, you know, so you can still put her back on there. That should do the trick. She's really thin down here, but it worked out okay. I'm gonna try to find one more piece patch in here yet, and then let Bondo do its thing after that. Well, I'm satisfied enough with that. We'll go ahead and get these welds ground down and get her ready for some body filling. Well, I'm gonna start getting some body filler on here. Kind of in a rush today, more than I'd like to be. Gotta go pick up my daughter in a few hours. It was nice and sunny out here, but now it's cloudy and only 50 degrees. So this isn't ideal conditions for this. So I got to run to town and get some more gritty sandpaper. Better than 320 to get this knocked down, and probably only gonna have time for one layer of Bondo today, so I'll just have to throw a quick can of primer over it and get back to it when I can. Got me some 180 here. That's completely wrong for this application, but let's go ahead and get this knocked down quick. Man, I sure wish I would have thought about this more last night before I just started doing it. And actually had some Bondo and got this first layer on, because it's not bad. It's only gonna take one more coat. And had the heat on in the shop last night and could have gotten her done and got her sand this morning. Then the last coat done. But instead I'm gonna spray primer on it and sand it back off. Perfect timing. The sun's back out here. Time to get this sealed up for the night, or probably the weekend at least. Well, there, I guess. For some reason I envisioned this primer being a lot darker gray, but that's fine. If you see me on any memes of that's messed up before I can get this done, now you know why. Well, it's been over 3 weeks, but it is finally time to get this thing painted. Got me my $18 little can of Storm Gray Metallic here. I'm just gonna go ahead and get her done. I have a can here that is not happy, so that really sucks. I only got 3 of them. Ugh. I really messed it up, but it's going all right. I really want this to be finished though, and it's Easter Sunday today, so I ain't gonna be able to bring that to the store. Get it changed. Yeah, I can. Well, I swapped out the cap on it. Seems to be working all right now, but I got like maybe half a can here, so hopefully that's gonna be enough to do one final coat, but I doubt it. All right, good enough is what you call that. And I got a little layer over the rest of it. It's probably gonna be all sandpaper-ish now, because it wasn't a nice perfect coat all the way, but you know what? It's a lot better. And that's all we're looking for here. Let this dry, get some clear coat on her, and call her good. Alrighty, on to the next step. Rob these pretty decent fenders off of the truck that I got the box from. Not perfect, but much gooder.
Make her look much better.
So there she is. Got them fenders on. She's looking much better, much more presentable now. Need to find me a grill and bumper filler yet. But for now, this will do just fine. Eventually, I still want to do the cab corners and rocker panels, and then I still gotta do this here, but you know what? That is not going to be anytime soon because I really don't feel like it. So we'll probably use her like this for the summer and see what next winter does to her. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.